Oh, hey guys, it's me, Kevin.
I just want you guys to know I care about you, and I would really appreciate it if you click those YouTube links that are right below whatever you're listening to or watching. Click that YouTube link, click that Patreon, go to EddiePepitone.com, and now let's get into the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls, trees,
grass, dirt,
sky, sentient oxygen bubbles that are listening in to this podcast. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast recorded in nature for everyone and no one at the exact same time. And here he is, the bitter Buddha. He's got the Kangol hat on. He's looking good, feeling fine. 69. It's Eddie Pepitone.
good morning, good afternoon, good night. That's a check, babe. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and this is the newscaster who's the last person on earth. Our top story. I don't feel well. I never feel well. Let's go down to me, who's by me, talking about how I don't feel well. Dan, you never feel well because you are the only survivor of a worldwide nuclear blast. Why you survived, we don't know. You don't have the guts to kill yourself. Back to you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. And now, let's go to me for traffic. Dan Stevens. Hi, Bob. Dan. Sorry, Dad. No worries. We're confused. We're one person. That's right, Dad. We're out of our fucking minds. I'm insane. No, you're not. You're Dan Stevens. I'm insane. You're Dan. Anyway, the traffic here, Dan, is very light. Extremely light. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone has to go into the left lane. It's all the same. Completely barren. Once in a while, a corpse will be blocking the road. There's the acid rain. That's constant. It's like a fog, yet not. Anyway, Dan, let's go back to you. I'm fucking insane. No, you're not. You're Dan Stevens. You're me. Oh, but I'm fucking insane as well. If you want to say that, then let's go to Dan Stevens for sports. Dan? Yes, this is Dan Stevens. Nothing again. Nothing at all. No sports. Just me here going fucking insane. That's me, Dan. No, we are Dan Stevens. Nothing to report as far as sports. Back to you, Dan. Thank you. Our top story tonight. I do not want to continue. Okay, that's our newscast. Hopefully someone will hear this, and I won't be the last person on earth. If you do hear this, please write Dan Stevens. Dan Stevens in the middle of the Holocaust.com. Okay, and now back to the Pepitone podcast. Hey, Kev.
Oh, hey.
How are you? You seem a little tired. I think we talked. Oh, we got some doggies coming.
Beautiful puppy.
Beautiful. Hiya.
Hey.
Hi.
Look at
He's
these
a
guys.
nice. Hello, baby.
Yeah. Oh, my
Hi, guys.
goodness.
You're very exotic, you guys.
Oh, look at there's some hairy
Very
boys.
exotic.
Some softies. I love it.
Anyway,
I'm barely
how are
awake.
you?
I rolled out of bed. I got to this park. You know,
Yeah.
that's the nice thing about living in the park where we record. Is, I could just roll right out of bed, set up the cameras, and I'm ready to rock.
Right.
It's pretty nice.
Right. Well, you're a trooper, as they say.
Exactly.
You're a guy, you put entertainment first before your health, before your family, before nutrition.
Yep.
It's one, entertainment, two, this is my take on your life. One, entertainment, two, family.
Yeah.
Three, entertainment. Wow, we got a lot of dogs visiting.
I know, they're so cute. No,
Hi, guys. They're also a great group of dogs. There's one looks like a husky mix. They're mixed, and They're great dogs.
They're all smelling each other, making sure they're friends.
Oh, yeah.
I love this.
Sniffing one's ass, by the way, is still probably the best way to know if it's a friend or enemy. And I even mean this for humans. If you sniff another human's ass and you're repulsed, don't go into business with that person.
Exactly.
No, don't go into business with a lot of people will not take the time to sniff the ass of a potential business partner. Now, if you're sniffing the ass of a potential lover and you're repulsed, I say go for it because, you want to be dominated.
Yeah, plus it's going to be a shorter, experience. Where business, you have to build trust. You can sleep with somebody you don't trust for one night, but going into business.
Dad, why is there so much darkness in this cabin? Daddy?
Yes?
Why is there before I pray for celebrities, can you tell me why there's so much darkness in the cabin? You don't put on any lights at night. Is that because you don't want people to know we're here?
I love a movie theater theme. Room, I love the darkness of a movie theater and
well, it is like the Chinese what do they call that in Hollywood? The Chinese movie theater?
Yeah, the Chinese theater, I believe.
The Chinese theater, where they have the footprints and the handprints. It is like that because you do have a room dedicated to Chinese torture here.
Oh, yeah, son. I love... it's an art form that, it's a dark art. It's a dark art form, but it is an art form, and I love the dark, and I love the Chinese.
Dad, I'd like to start praying for celebrities, if I may.
All right, and now, praying for celebrities. All right, son. Let's close our eyes.
Well, I don't have to close them. It's already dark.
Oh, okay. Let's put
our
hands together.
You don't even do a candle. I think you don't want to be seen by somebody.
Well, I like it. I like our secrecy here, son. Plus, we can get that theater of the mind going. Really meditate.
And you won't tell me why it says Ass Master in the front of the cabin.
Now, we've gone over this multiple times.
I know, but I still haven't got a satisfactory explanation.
Ass Master is not only a name of my band, but it's also a character that I used to play on stage, the Ass Master. And, of course...
oh, Dad.
It was kind of a spectacle.
Even when you lie, it's amusing. I know that I've been abducted by you and that you're wanted in many states, but I really like it because, in a way, I don't have to go to school. You're not homeschooling me.
We get a lot of quality time together, which I really like.
Well, call that what you will. Anyway, I'd like to start praying for celebrities.
All right, close your eyes, fold your hands.
I mean, you could light a candle.
All right, I'll go ahead and light it. Let me light this candle here, son, just for you, all right?
Freeze! Freeze! Bob, I see a light outside the cabin. Does that say Ass Master, Ted?
Yeah, it does. I believe it says Ass Master right there. I can barely see with the candlelight.
Let's just knock down the door. Dad, do I hear law enforcement outside?
Son, let's sing our happy song now, son. There's nobody outside.
Okay, you start.
Rock-a-bye and good night. We're all safe in the cabin. There's no police outside the door.
Open up the door, you fucking pervert!
Just go to sleep, son. Take this special potion.
No.
Now,
I want to pray for celebrities.
Okay.
God, please look down on Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, because Trump administration just sued him. They seem to sue a lot of people. And Jerome Powell, who's the head of the Federal Reserve, he's got millions and millions. And he's a scumbag, but the bigger scumbags are the people suing him. So please look down on this multimillionaire who right now is facing a great challenge, Lord. And I base my prayers on the fact that people with money are not happy. Everybody doesn't understand that. People with money are just unhappy in more luxurious surroundings. So God, please look down on Jerome Powell. And God, while you're at it, could you please look down on all members of Congress who are making over $6 million a year through their investments. A lot of them do insider trading, and I think they're worried about getting caught, even though we live in a lawless society. So please look down on these Congress people who are insider trading and basically selling out the average person. The average person doesn't deserve to live, Lord. I've said that many times, and that's why I pray for celebrities. The average person is just a collection of shit. They're all collections of shit. And I'm sorry I'm cursing, Lord, but there's law enforcement out there.
Ted, can you believe what this kid is saying? Don't kick down the door. He deserves to be held hostage.
Yeah, let the kid go. He'll be fine. You know what? I saw a pretty nice IHOP down the road.
Okay, let's go to the IHOP, but don't go in with guns blazing or else we won't get fed.
Fair enough. We'll act like this job took a couple of weeks. We can stay up here forever.
God, I just claim that the average person is an asshole and they're not educated like the rich. Rich people have no empathy, but you know what, God? I think you should look down on them because they have power, they have control, but ultimately they're gonna die and they're very unhappy when they die, God. And God, I haven't asked for this in a while, but please keep looking down on P. Diddy. Nobody knows if he's in jail or not. A lot of documentaries come out about him, but we don't know if he's free or not. A lot of people are confused, including Diddy. So God, please look down on him, Jerome Powell, the congressmen who are insider trading, and I think that's it. Kings and queens all over the world, look down on them. They have a lot of land, and it's not easy to maintain a lot of land. Okay, Dad.
All right. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks for joining us on another Praying for Celebrities.
Al?
Yes?
Al? Did you order the, look at these blueberry pancakes here.
Oh, I love these blueberry pancakes. I love that they have the blueberry syrup right at the table when you get here.
Hi, guys. I'm Allison, your waitress. Oh, I see you're law enforcement. I love a man in a uniform.
Oh, I love a lady who loves a man in a uniform.
Okay,
My
so
accent's kind of going all over the place here.
it sure is. You probably didn't get enough sleep.
Well, I tell you what.
You ain't wrong.
Boy, howdy.
Boy.
Boy, howdy. All right, well, I would recommend the Fluffernutter today. We just got a new shipment.
We're law enforcement, man. We only have blueberry pancakes with bacon and a cheese. Cheese in some kind of canister.
That's
What are you
right.
talking about? Cheese in a canister.
A cheese. Cheese in a canister.
You mean Cheese Whiz?
No, ma'am. I mean brie that shoots out of a nozzle in a big spherical cylinder holding.
Oh, you boys have been working too hard.
I can't believe you don't know about this with a cheese canister.
Let me gobble up your cock.
And thanks for joining us on another cockgobblers.com.
Al, is that the podcast again? Pepitone's a little off the rails, and it sounds like Tinkin is tired. Yeah, Margaret. It's Pepitone and Tinkin. And I don't know what happened to Tinkin. Al, you know, I'm just realizing that not only are we creations of Pepitone's mind, but Tinkin's involved somehow. Not today, Margaret. He's not present today. Did you get a look at his hair? No, I haven't seen it. Oh, my God!
It's not great.
Oh, my God, Al! He shouldn't be out of the house. He should be home, in bed, saying different kind of mantras. When did you get spiritual, Margaret? As far as I know, you just like to eat and make love. Okay, Al, you want to push me to the brink right away? I'm sorry, Margaret. I'm in a bad mood. Why? My trumpet player in the band killed himself over a gal. Oh, my God. Why do trumpet players particularly kill themselves over women? Well, there's something about all those notes they have to hit, the up and down with the fingers. They need support from a feminine entity. And this guy, Butch, his longtime girlfriend, who's piccolo play. Al, are you lying to me? No. There was a pause there, Al. Well, Eddie had a cough. He had something caught in his throat. I don't know what you're talking about. Eddie coughing has nothing to do with you lying. It has everything to do with me taking a pause and not lying. How can we not fight and just look over this J.C. Penney catalog? Because there's a couple of frocks I want. I wish you would wear tight-fitting things. I like frocks. I like comfort. I like painting. What are you painting lately? Trees, Al. Trees. I love a good tree. Please wear tight-fitting clothing. Al, is there like a low hum of people working behind Eddie and Kevin? Yes, it's the parks department. They just put on that machine so if their boss comes by, the boss says, "Oh, they must be working. Let's go back to headquarters." Do you think the Parks Department, Al, has a headquarters? You know what? I think you're bringing up these trivial matters to avoid the intimacy problems we're having. Oh, really, Al? Really? Well, maybe you should start calling yourself Dr. Phil. You think I'm afraid of intimacy? Yeah, I do. Well, then unzip my frock. This frock doesn't have a zipper, Margaret. You just pull it over your head. It's so spacious. It's like you're wearing a pup tent and we're going to Bass Lake. The hell is Bass Lake? Somewhere where Tinkin goes. I just referenced it. He really does look tired, huh? Yeah, he does, but Pepitone is doing his best covering for him. Pepitone's doing a lot of bits, Margaret. Not only so the clips are better, but also because Tinkin can just sit there and nod. I don't know. I think Tinkin is stronger than Pepitone thinks. Oh, I think Pepitone has a good beat on Tinkin. He knows that. But Tinkin, Tinkin did give up his nap time. He usually naps till about 2:30. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, then Pepitone should have to carry this on. Pepitone has to go to the grave of Oliver Hardy today, Margaret. Oliver Hardy, he found out, is buried in Valhalla Cemetery. What a nice sounding cemetery. Yeah, but visiting famous people's graves, Margaret's a little depressing. Why? Because you go there and you're like, oh, so this is how it all ends. You just inanimate object in dirt and your life is gone. Boy, Al, you're taking a very negative view of a celebrity's death. Well, that's how it goes, Margaret. We're all dust. We're all damn dust. Al, you really are upset. Is it really about your trumpet player who took his life because his girlfriend left him? All right, I am lying. It's a Spanish guitar player who took his life because he couldn't kick the habit of huffing whipped cream cans. Now you're really stretching it, Al. Margaret, I just took off your frock, and I have to say, have you been doing sit-ups? You look pretty damn good. No, I've been using something called the Bunsicizer. The Bunsicizer? Yeah. Is that where you open and close your legs with resistance training? No, the Bunsicizer makes buns. It makes cinnamon buns. All right, Margaret. Look,
I think we've killed enough time. Tinkin is rubbing his eyes. He looks like
I'm crying.
it looks like he's getting a little better. Al, please make love to me. Will you promise me that you'll buy one tight-fitting outfit from J.C. Penney's? Okay. You see this purple thing that has a cat face on it? Why is it always cats with you? I like cats, Margaret. It turns me on. Really? Yes. All right, Al. I don't know, though. Can I get the one with the elephant? No, I don't want the elephant suit. Boy, what a visceral reaction, Al. Oh, my God, Al. Why are you spitting right in our apartment? Because it's not me, it's Eddie. You mean that we are just Eddie? Damn it, Margaret. How many times do we have to go over this? But Eddie created both me and you as characters in his podcast. He likes to do it. And he's even threatening to do a one-man show where he paints one side of his face as a woman, that would be you, and the other side of his face as a blue-collar guy, and it's called Allen Margaret, the one-man show, a journey into insanity. Oh, I don't know if he could sustain it for a whole hour. Nah, yeah, he's wondering that too. That's why he never does it. But like a lot of comedy ideas, it sounds good. And it's best just to fantasize about it, because when you then put it into practice, it often doesn't work. Al, you're very, very philosophical today. I am. Will you promise to get the cat suit, not the elephant head? Because it makes me think of the Elephant Man. Why are you always thinking about the Elephant Man? Because sometimes I think my head is so big because it's so full of dreams. Oh, is that a quote from the Elephant Man? Yes, it is. Come here, let me gobble your cock.
And thanks for joining us on another Checking In with Al and Margaret.
Did you enjoy Allen Margaret?
I loved it.
We've already had. Can I go over what we've already had?
Yes.
We've already done The Last Newscaster on Earth. We've done Brain for Celebrities.
I know.
We've done Allen Margaret. And now I would like to do the policeman who does not have GPS and constantly gets lost.
Yeah, I really like when we introduce these bits. That way the audience gets a chance to know where we're at. But for the loyal fans, I mean, they're playing hopscotch with joy right now.
Let's face it. We have some loyal fans and not much else. Let's face it.
Yeah, they're very loyal. Yeah, we appreciate you guys out there. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the... Which one was this?
We're going to do the policeman who doesn't have GPS.
All right.
And he constantly gets lost.
And now, checking for another episode of the drama, The Policeman Without GPS.
Frank, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, boss.
We're gonna need you to go to a possible double homicide up in the hills.
Okay, what's the street, boss?
Canyon Road.
Woohoo! I don't know that one.
Well, you just go. Do you still not have GPS, Frank?
Hold it. Didn't you and me call me Bob up top?
Frank, Bob, whatever it is, you need to get GPS.
Yeah, but a lot of times, boss, Sarge, when you go up into the hills, you lose it anyway.
All right, Canyon Road. What you have to do, now this is very close to the Valhalla Cemetery where Oliver Hardy is buried. Go up to
Oliver Hardy, boss? You mean the half of Laurel and Hardy?
Be one and same. All right, boss, I'm gonna head up into the mountains. Okay, let me know when you're there. Woo, this is beautiful. Excuse me, sir. Yes? Do you know where Canyon Road is? Oh, no, we just moved into the area. Sorry to bother you. No problem, we're lonely. Why don't you join a club of some sort? We don't like clubs. Oh, well then, try to, I don't know, be more social and anyway, thank you for, no, I don't know where Canyon Road is. You want me to punch it in my phone? Could you? Okay. Let's see. What's the number on Canyon Road? Hold on. Sarge, you never gave me the number on the Canyon Road possible homicide. It's too late. They've both been murdered. Oh, Sarge, I was just a bit... The Canyon Road is you make 2 lefts and then a right once you hit La Cienega. Where is La Cienega? We just moved here. I know. Sarge, this guy knows where Canyon is, but I don't know where La Cienega is. It's too late. Both of these people have been murdered viciously, but we have another. There's a breaking and entering on Laurel Canyon. What's the number, Sarge? Does it matter? Well, let's say I find Laurel Canyon. 5721. Did you make that up? No, 5721. There's a possible break-in. Okay. Hey, Sarge, can I just tell you this? I like your forbearance and your patience with me. I don't think any other sergeant would... Never mind. The robbery is already done. They lost everything. Oh. Hey, Sarge, there's supposed to be a Pink's hot dog place. Where is that? Does it matter? No. Why don't you get GPS and you know where Pink's is and you could possibly save people from homicide and robberies? I just want to thank you, Sarge, for having patience with me. You know I can't fire you because you are the son of the commissioner. You would have been long gone. I would have put you up against the wall and murdered you with the firing squad. Oh. So you don't know where Pink's is? Hold on. Hey, sir? Yeah? You know where Pink's hot dogs is? Yeah. You want to go straight and then one right near, what is it called? Baba Al Street. Baba Al Street? Sounds Arab. No. It's just, Baba Al was a founder of Los Angeles, and then you make a left on Sweetser and a right on Embankment. Embankment, that's just an area that is an incline. No. Sarge, you there? Yeah, I'm listening to this. You think it's pathetic? Now you sound like the woman you're asking directions from. Are you a real person? No, I'm part of Eddie Pepitone's. Oh, no. He's just killing time so Tinkin can get his shit together. Well, it seems like it because this bit ran out of steam a while ago. I know, Sarge, but Pepitone didn't want to throw it back to Tinkin. This whole fucking thing is a mess, isn't it? Sure is, Sarge. All right, at least there's some nice dogs running around. Hey, Sarge, can I just say this? I love you. Yeah, but I'm not wearing that cat suit. What are you talking about, Sarge? The cat suit. I'm wearing frocks. Are you talking about the Alan Margaret sketch, Sarge? Oh, yeah. What a
Radio 112. Guys, we can hear your entire conversation. Maybe take it over to a private line. Shh, over.
all right, officer, you better get going. Just drive around, police the area. Just kind of intimidate people. Fire your gun randomly.
And thanks for joining us on the Police Officer Without GPS.
What minute are we at? What minute are we
We're
at?
like at 15, 20 minutes.
No,
something like
we're
that.
not, you asshole.
No, we're at 33 minutes.
33, not bad.
Yeah, not too
All
bad.
sketches today.
Well, we don't have to do all sketches, you know. We can give them a little bit of, give yourself a little bit of a break.
I don't mind because last time, last couple of podcasts have just been us, and I like it where we're just talking,
Yeah.
shooting the shit.
I like,
Yeah,
we intersperse the little sections and through. Do you want? Are there any other sketches you want to do before we end? We got because we got only about 12 minutes left.
Well, I'd like to do an ode to Pepitone.
I love that. And now for a fragrance that will make your senses dance like the tutang. It is the Pepitone.
Do you have an important date tonight? Would you like to smell like you don't care? Oh, the Pepitone is waiting. Pepitone. That's right. You know that people are attracted to aloofness. Eau de Pepitone is the kind of fragrance that says, you can go fuck yourself. Pepitone. You put it on and people know that you are a man who does not give a hoot about what you're doing. Pepitone. The fragrance is so repugnant, it says, I don't need anyone in my life. I will stew in my own shit, which is what Eau de Pepitone is made of.
Pepitone.
Eau de Pepitone is a compilation of bowel movements from around the world. That's right, bowel movements from Somalia, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Moscow, and most importantly, Des Moines, Iowa. All of these bowel movements are stirred up, and a little water and coffee are added. And then we put it into containers, and we have Eau de Pepitone. Pepitone. So if you have a concert or a date, and you want to be aloof, and you want to make everybody throw up around you, including yourself, put on Eau de Pepitone. I think I'm nauseous. Eau de Pepitone is now available in 3-packs, 3 times the noxious fumes. It is rumored that this batch of Eau de Pepitone that was just made is more harmful than chemicals that are emitted from plastic factories and what used to be called Monsanto factory. Pepitone. By now. Well, that was good.
That was pretty good. Pick up your Pepitone today in Walmart next to the smelling salts.
Let's do a driving in the rain.
All right, let's do a driving in the rain. Here we go. And now, the continued noir saga of Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
Wow. I had been just out of surgery a half hour. The doctor told me to rest for a couple of weeks. It started pouring, and I said, Doc, when you're working for Uber Eats,
You don't have time to rest for 2 weeks. I had to get out there and deliver 3 burritos to one of the finest mime artists, one of the finest mime artistes in all of Los Angeles. He said, look, I understand you got to make a living, but your insides are not gonna hold up. And I said, why? He said, there's a horrible smell coming from you. And I said, that's eau de Pepitone. And he said, oh, you could do better than a fragrance like that. I left the hospital and I got into my car, DoorDash Mobile / Uber Eats / Instacart / Lyft / Uber / makeshift limo / Bloodmobile / Bookmobile / place where I cry a lot. And the rain was smacking my car the way someone would smack a baby when they're born and trying to smack it into life. My car was getting smacked like a baby by this powerful rainstorm. Bang, bang. The rain was coming down like shots from a gun. Shots from a gun, shots from a cannon. And I knew that this mime, who was very sensitive, you have to be very sensitive when you're walking against the wind, when you're closing imaginary doors, when you're mimicking people without words, when you wear white makeup, you have to get your food. You have to get your food because it's a lot. It's a lot. So I was driving through this rain, which is the name of this bit. I was driving through this rain, and I saw a beautiful dame on the corner, wet with rain. Her clothes were soaked, and they were Louis Vuitton clothes. I'm pretty sure they were frocks. Louis Vuitton frocks. And they were plastered to her because of the slashing rain. She looked down at her Apple Watch and she realized she had only closed one of her rings. I yelled out the car window, how many rings have you closed? She said, fitness? Yeah, what other kind of rings can you close? You're right. All right. Did you close any? No. You're beautiful, by the way. Really? Even in a frock that's wet? You need a light for that cigarette? Sure wouldn't mind. Why don't you hop in the car? Okay. The dame hopped in the car. I couldn't believe it, but my GPS went out. I had no GPS. And I had to get to this mime, quickly. This mime was starving. I got a text from base saying, where the hell are you? I said I don't have GPS, so I asked the dame, do you know where Canyon Road is? She said, you know, there was just a double homicide up there. By the way, what's that smell? She said. I said, that's eau de Pepitone. She said, is it true that the last newscaster on Earth took his life? No, he doesn't have the guts. By the way, do you think Diddy needs prayers from celebrities? And I turned to her and I flatly said, are you trying to tie this whole show together? Because there's no way in hell you're gonna do it. This is a train wreck. This show. The rain smacked my car like someone smacking the ass of a baby. to wake them up. Just then, a cuckoo alarm went off in this woman's skirt. I said, why do you have a cuckoo in your skirt? She corrected me and said, it's not a skirt, it's a frock. I said, I don't give a damn what it is, but what went cuckoo? And she said, my vagina went cuckoo. My vagina went cuckoo from dating in Los Angeles. It's a bloodbath out here. And my vagina finally went over the edge. Canyon Road, she said, by the way, is right over here. Just make a left. Where you going? She said to me. I said, do you know the famous Mine Steuben? Is it just one name? She said. It sure is. I said to her, look, we're at the 45-minute mark. You don't have to keep talking. By the way, she said to me, do you still think of the people who may tune into this podcast who were recommended by the nature people when the tree fell and they just got around to it just now and they're like, hold it, I thought they were going to be on Mount Baldy talking about eagle's nests.
And thanks for joining us on another Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
Let me ask you this, Kev. What have you been doing this week?
Oh, God. Surviving, you know. I've been surviving. I've been...
What do you mean? You survive? It's the first time I heard you say that. What do you mean?
I've worked like every day this last week.
You did?
I've been having shows out of town a little bit. I've just been gone. I've just been kind of going.
Where out of town have you been performing?
I had one in Santa Clarita last
That's not
night.
too far.
Not too far. And then what was the other one the other day?
Do you call out of town every time you leave your place?
Oh yeah, I'm going out of town. No, we went to San Luis Obispo a few days ago.
Who's we?
Me and David Ufelder.
Okay, San Luis Obispo is a ways away.
Yeah,
How many?
It's a distance.
How many hours is that?
It's like 2 with low traffic.
Okay. It's Santa Barbara area?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And what was the show?
It was just a show. It's Cal Comedy Underground, like 100 and something people in there. It was great. It was a great show. I was really blown away. But I've been tired, man. I've been going. My kids and my wife are back at school, so everybody's getting stressed out.
Oh, shit.
They're starting to get stressed, the last couple of days, I should say. And but they're back. They're back in school, but yeah, me and my daughter were playing like go to sleep chicken during the Christmas vacation, where she would just be awake and it'd be 3 a.m. and I'd be like, "Hey, you gonna go to bed?" She's like, "You gonna go to bed?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to bed." But yeah, we both were just staying up super late, which works out a lot of times.
So now your
work.
body clock has to readjust?
Yeah, it's messed up. Yeah, I went to bed. I tried to go to bed at like 10:30 last night.
That's not you.
No.
That's not the real Kevin Tinker.
And then I got up and I went back to bed. It was just, it's wild. It's I'll figure it out one of these days.
Well, you just need some time to acclimate and also don't work 7 days a fucking week.
Well, I try not to, but people need help. The kids, they need coverage, down at the Comedy Store. They're calling out.
But then they cover for you if you cover for them.
Exactly.
One hand scratches. You scratch their back, they scratch your back.
Yes.
Yeah. Any interesting stuff at the Comedy Store this week?
It's been it's been kind of par for the course. We've had some big names.
Name a couple.
Dave Spade, Nikki Glazer was there the other day.
Is she running? Oh, don't tell me Nikki Glazer is running that Golden Globe shit.
Course.
I'm back at the store this week. At least I think I am. I finally got my avails in. And, boy, I hope part of me wants to see the Golden Globe set, and part of me just gets so, what is it? Like, I don't want to see, like, there's a team of people her writers.
Oh, yeah.
Who follow her into the club like it's something very important.
There's 4 dudes that follow her literally everywhere and like drive her around, and you see them for weeks beforehand.
Is it only 4 guys?
Well, I'm sure
there's got to be women,
but that's
too.
the people that are with her. You know, she's there with 4, a couple of people that all drove together, and and then they're sitting in the back with their notebooks.
Award season. The only thing I like about award season is that as a SAG member, a fully paid up SAG member, I get to see screeners.
That's great.
I get to see everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, by the way, if you had a team of people that was like
I can't imagine that.
writing jokes for you, and then was like,
it wouldn't be
you're
me
on stage, and they're in the back with their notebooks going, I noticed when you said they as opposed to them, it was a little bit it was a little funnier. So next time, make sure when you say the verbatim thing that you say exactly the same every time. Just change a word slightly, and the intonation when you said I'm dying, make sure it's on dying.
Oh, what a sad state of affairs as the country is now in the throes of this authoritarian, fascism, and the people at the top are consolidating their power and Palantir surveilling everybody. Nikki Glaser has a team of people who are monitoring her Golden Globe speech as if it's important.
Yes.
But I'm going to Milan. I'm going to Milan, Italy, and I hope that when I come back through customs, they don't take my phone and look through it. I've heard that they're doing that.
From Milan now. The Italians, they're fine. Since World War II, they've been okay. They're fine. They're not going to be
all
mad.
Right. Maybe. All right. Anyway, folks, if you've made it this far in the podcast, and if you have, may I say, you are a super fan and you are a trooper, because a lot of people, I believe, would have turned this off.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these are the people where there's a part of me that wants to let people know to go over subscribe at YouTube and Patreon and go to eddiepepitone.com. But I know the people that
they already know
about that. So let's just do this.
We're like the last newscaster on Earth talking to ourselves.
Well, this will be nice for us to watch in 20 years. We'll look back
in 20 years. You're right about that. In 20 years, I'll be dead, but you'll be able to watch these and go, that was pretty good.
I'll be sitting in my room going, how can I take credit for some of his genius? How can I take a little bit of credit? People go, who's that old man Tinkin over there?
Old man Tinkin.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, what are you? Cover my back room. I have to stand in the back of the comedy. I hate it. The belly room. I have to make sure people don't get into the belly room.
Has he ever? He's been coming to Los Angeles for the last 40 years. He ever make a name for himself? No. He used to sit in the park with Pepitone, though. He used to hang out in there and talk about puppy dogs where they talk to themselves.
Welcome to Old Man Tinkin. I'm your host, Old Man Tinkin. Anyway, I want to tell people that I'm leaving soon. January 20th, I'll be at Throckmorton Theater. Go to my website, eddiepepitone.com, but Throckmorton Theater in the Bay Area. Marin County, and then the next night, January 21st, I'll be at the Punchline in San Francisco, and then January 23rd, I'll be all the way across country at the Comedy Studio in Cambridge, Boston, and then 24th, I'll be in Union Hall, Brooklyn. 2 shows in Boston, 2 shows in Brooklyn. And then on the 29th, I'll be in the Dojo in Morris Plains, New Jersey. And then Feb 6 and 7, I'll be in Millers Valley, the Pennsylvania, and then Philadelphia at the Punchline. So I got a lot going on before I get to Milan, Italy, and watch the Winter Olympics with my sister and her husband.
That's beautiful. Well, folks, thanks for stopping by here at Apocalypse Soon. You know where to go. Check those links below. Drop us a line, eddypeppodcast@gmail.com. You can send us an email and, say what's up.
Hey, thanks for watching and listening to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with 0 upside.